Italy has always been a top tourist destination for people around the world. This beautiful country is famous for its historic cities, delicious food, and beautiful landscapes. But little did people know that there is an island in Italy that is off limits because it's considered haunted and abandoned. Poveglia Island is a small island located between Venice and Lido in the Venetian lagoon of northern Italy. Because of its dark history as a dumping ground for the dying and diseased, and as a mental asylum where patients were subjected to cruel experiments. Poveglia Island is considered as the most haunted island in the world. The island was abandoned in the 14th century during the War of Chioggia, and the population was relocated to Venice. The island was used as a dumping ground for the diseased, dying, and deceased for centuries. It was a disposal site for plague victims, and it's estimated that hundreds of thousands of people died there. In the late 1800s and 20th century, the island was a psychiatric hospital. There are rumors that a doctor performed experiments on patients, including crude lobotomies. There are legends that the island is haunted by the ghosts of plague victims and patients who died at the asylum. Some say that the ground is made of human ash. The Doctor and the Bell Tower. A doctor at the island's asylum in the 1930s is said to have gone mad and jumped from the bell tower after being driven insane by the ghosts of plague victims. Locals claim to still hear the bell toll, even though it was removed decades ago. The asylum. The asylum was poorly constructed and used as a place of exile rather than rehabilitation. The doctor is said to have performed strange experiments on the patients, including lobotomies without anesthesia or concern for sanitation. The patient. Some say that patients in the asylum saw ghosts of the plague victims, which made them feel even more tortured. The restoration work. Italian construction crews tried to restore the former hospital building, but they stopped without explanation. Some speculate that the island's dark forces drove them away. The surviving buildings on the island consist of a cabana, a church, a hospital, an asylum, a bell tower, housing, and administrative buildings for the staff. In 2014, the Italian government put the island up for auction to help reduce its public debt. Luigi Brugnaro, an Italian businessman, won the auction with a bid of €513,000. The island is now permanently closed and uninhabited. It is also off limits to visitors because of its reputation as one of the most haunted places in the world.